magazine. With here was from left to right, Cullen Geppert, Ben Feldman, and Zach Smith, who's going to help us interview out the Wisconsin Hodags, who just made it to the semifinals. Congrats, guys.
Thanks a lot.
So, tell us about that game. You pretty much rolled hard.
First half, we opened it up. Our transition D was clean. We took every opportunity we got downfield, and they couldn't run with us. So we just opened it up and hucked it and connected in the end zone.
You singing around all day?
Yeah, we knew that the key was Harvard had, playing three quarters, had a real close game with Tufts. We knew coming out this morning that they were going to be a little bit draggy. We went after them right away. We had legs. We took our shots deep, converted on the first couple. We had a nice break to kind of try to even things back up, and we held and broke right back, and just kind of went down from there. But great defense, man defense almost the entire game, and just used our legs. We had them, and we'll continue to have them. So we're excited.
Yeah, your defense was pretty dominating, and if I saw correctly, it was you and Stubbs guarding each other the majority of the time, and I think that you got the better of that game. And when guarding Stubbs, did you think that he was physically exhausted, or did you just elevate your own game and take it to him?
Yeah, it was kind of something we talked about. We had an opportunity to watch Harvard last night, and we were able to talk last night who we wanted the matchups to be. It was something, when we played D-line, we weren't sure. Stubbs definitely has one of the better marks in their team, and when we played defense on him, the one worry about that was on the turn. I knew I'd be taking some shots, and whether or not George's straight up mark or his mark was going to be, was going to make things difficult for us to convert on the once we got to this. But yeah, I felt really good. He definitely, he's played a lot of points this weekend. He's been carrying that team. He's done a great job. Once the disc was turned over, we were struggling a little bit on the deep puts. Gave us a disc a few times, and once the disc was turned over, it was relatively easy for me to get open just because we have legs, and kind of went well from there. So yeah.
How deep did you guys go in that into your roster?
Everyone on our team played at least 1 point in that game. Game point for us, we put in a younger line to give them some experience, and they played well. They played great deep. Harvard, they ended up scoring, but we were pretty confident putting our own line in.
Yeah, in the second half, once we went up 10-3, we definitely started thinking about resting some of our top guys. David Wiseman started playing a couple fewer points. John Bergen wasn't playing both ways anymore. I think I probably played 1 point in the second half. So another nice thing going into the semis, we still retaining legs, and excited to see that.
So I know both of you guys were there in 2008 when you guys faced Colorado in the semifinal, and you were able to best them in that game on the road to a championship. How do you feel about back in Boulder? Same matchup, same semifinal. How do you guys feel?
Absolutely love it. Couldn't be more excited to play these guys. I mean, right now the semi matchups are us in Colorado and Cut in Iowa, and I'm really excited that we're not playing another North Central team. We get to play Colorado. We match up great against Colorado. They run similar systems. We both run full speed. It's going to be a fast-paced game that we just love playing. It's going to be great.
Yeah, I think I can speak for the whole 2008 team. I think that game back in 2008 semifinals, right over on that field over there, was probably the most intense game everyone on the team had played in their ultimate career, and continues to be the most intense game that I've ever played. And I don't expect this to come up anything short. Sideline's going to be crazy. Mountwood's going to have a ton of fans. We got a bunch of support here as well. It's going to be a battle, and I expect nothing less.
You guys are also faced off a couple times earlier this season, and one particularly at Eastern, when you guys were up on them and they came back in the game. Is there anything you can take away from that game? I know it was incredibly windy at Wilmington. What were your thoughts from that game?
At that point in the season, our entire team was still figuring each other out. We hadn't put together 2-2 yet, and we realized that we were mentally weak at that point. We couldn't close out games, we couldn't finish points, and we learned from that we need to play every point as if it's the most important point we're playing. And as shown by the blowouts this weekend, we've learned and we've taken that advice and we've run with it. And we blow out teams now and we finish. And it's not going to happen again.
I think one thing I'd say, we played in that warm-up really early on in the season. We tried to keep our lines pretty open. Colorado's a great team when there's a whole lot of wind. That's the game. They like swinging this fast. Something we're gonna have to do in the semifinals is shut down their handlers, making sure we're keeping pressure on them. That game at Eastern is super windy. Both us and Colorado hadn't really experienced that in the season. We had the upper hand most of the game, and had some unfortunate mistakes at the end of the game to let that slip away and give them that game. But like I said, it's going to be. It doesn't matter what's happened in the past, what the records are against the teams. Whether we're 0-2, 2-0, when it comes down to this stage, it's whoever brings it is going to win that game. Both teams are talented enough to blow out the other team if the other one doesn't perform.
Now looking past that game and all, because it's probably going to be. It's probably the game I've been anticipating the most. But just if you guys are able to pull out a win, how do you guys feel about a North Central final?
Love it. Can't be happier. I mean, we play these guys a lot, and we're really proud of our region. And
Yeah, you guys showed up.
it'd be awesome. It'd be so much fun to play guys we know.
Yeah, one thing I want to say about that is that this off-season, USA Ultimate made an effort to change the Central region and split it up. It would have put us with more of the Great Lakes region. Wisconsin would have been Great Lakes, and then Michigan, Iowa, and Carleton. I think we still would have had Iowa and Luther and those teams, but both the Hodags and Carleton specifically, we really made a push to maintain that rivalry. I think the Wisconsin-Carleton rivalry was something that really, not only brings our two teams together and continues to motivate our programs, but also is a good thing for College Ultimate. We really made a push to change it back to how it was. It happened, and the main reason for that is a strong region prepares you the best for nationals. And to have a region where you got 4 or 5 teams that deserve to be here, you're preparing for a regional tournament that is the closest thing you can get to what you're going to see on nationals. And I think that's why you're seeing it pay off here. That's why we have 3 Central Region teams in finals. And as to who we play in finals, we're extremely focused on semis, but either of those teams will be fun. We haven't seen Iowa yet, and Carleton's always a key battle. I could never thought of anything but a Carleton, Wisconsin final. But like I said, we're focused on Colorado and excited for semis.
You almost just have nationals where your regional goals, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Pretty much.
One more question about the semi battle. Are you guys? Do you have any matchups in mind for Jimmy Mickle, Jack McShane, Matty Zemmel, any of those guys?
That's something we're going to talk about. It's nice that we have a little bit of time to game plan. We talked about it a little bit last night. We didn't have an opportunity to really watch Colorado all that much this weekend. We definitely have matchups. One thing we were able to do with Harvard was we knew all their players. We knew who they were playing guys, so that's something that in the next couple hours we're going to sit down and talk about as a team. But we're going to put our fast athletic guys on their handlers, and that's going to be our game plan. We've got to put pressure on them, and that's how we're going to take the game.
And if you can, just tell us about the effect of having Hector as your coach on this season.
He's been a great weight to take off of our captains. They've been able to just sit and play Ultimate and be the best Ultimate players they can. Most of the captain's jobs now are the upfront preparation, where Hector does a lot of the on-time preparation. He also plans our practices and kind of has an oversight of what our season is sort of supposed to go as. So he's the ultimate controller, and it allows our captains, 2 of our best players, to play Ultimate and not be worried about the governing of the team.
Well, I think that's all we've got for now, but thanks guys for coming in. Cullen Geppert to our left, and Ben Feldman to the right, and Zach Smith. Thanks guys, and the Wisconsin Hodags will be playing Colorado in the semifinals today.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks a lot.